Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Taking Sober Guy here. How's everybody doing? Just wanted to come by and give you some words of encouragement, hope, so to speak. Because without hope, we have anything. You can't rely on dope. You can't rely on others, people. You can't rely on money. The only thing you can do is rely on God to start with, and then have faith, and then hope. Then He gives you everything else: courage, strength, perseverance, all of that stuff. But it starts with a choice. I will say that. You got to have a choice you have to make. Choose to do something different. Stop the insanity that was recklessly controlling my life for 35 years. September 22nd, 2017, as Passion says, I ran out of that grave, that certain death. And that is where the SoberMade brand logo come from. My hand reaching out of a certain grave, and then the leaves represent all things new, all things recovery because of that. And it's only because of that one choice in God that I made different. I reached out and said, Lord, help me. And here I am, 5 years, 1 month, and a few days later. But I'd like to read a little something to you from Proverbs 29. It says, where there is no revelation, people cast off restraint. But blessed is the one who heeds wisdom's instruction. For about 5 years now, whatever day coincides, like if it's the 29th, I read a Proverbs 29. And that's just one of my regimens that I do daily. I don't give up a day without doing this. First of all, I get up and praise God that I've got another day, a chance at life. And He alone is the reason for that. I always say He is greater than I, because He is greater than I. He's greater than you. And if you make a choice, your life today will get better one day at a time. I'm not where I want to be in life, by no means. I struggle daily just like everybody else. But you know what? I choose not to have a bad day regardless of what's going on. I don't care what comes, what somebody says to try to hurt me, what they say that is true about me, either in the past or something that I did by mistake or whatever. I choose to not let it bother me. And I challenge you to choose to do the same thing. Because if you do that, you know, it'll be like water on a duck's back. It'll roll off. And just let it go and let God have it. Because, you know, it takes two to argue. You know what I'm saying? So choose not to. Be that one that doesn't. And then let the person just babble to themselves. You know, eventually they will stop talking about you. But you know what? They're talking about you or whatever because it's something in their life that they're not, you know, doing right. They're probably jealous and not going to let you know about it because of what you're doing, about what God's doing in your life. It's like, well, why is God blessing him when he was such a failure 5 years ago? Why is God doing the things that He's doing for him today? Well, you know what? It started with a choice. One choice. And I'm humble but confident to say today that with God, all things are possible. Everything that I do in life, I choose to do knowing that by faith it's going to happen. In time, in God's time, not mine, in God's time. And I just challenge y'all today to stay encouraged, to grab on to that hope on Jesus Christ, knowing that He is the strength through everything. He is the foundation to anything and everything I do. Cornerstone Restoration Ministries, Restoring Hope Designs, Cornerstone Contractors, anything that I set out to do, He is the cornerstone. That's where the cornerstone name come from. Cornerstone. He is the chief cornerstone. He is what I build my life on today. Jesus Christ, the Bible. And I challenge you to try it out there today. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy, you know, but it's worth it. I'll take any temporary hour or two that I think I'm having bad compared to any good day that I thought I was having good, sitting at the bar, acting stupid, going to the crack man's house, whatever I was doing. I was totally ruining my life, and that was my external identity. I wrote a book that's hopefully getting ready to be published called From an External Identity to a God-Given Destiny, Courage in the Midst of Addiction's Captivity. God gave me the courage, and he can give you the courage today. Just start by one choice, by saying, I'm going to do something different regardless. My dad says, do right if the stars fall, do right. But do something, you know. Don't just sit there. If you can't do nothing else, get on your knees and lay there and sit there and pray earnestly. And then let it go and let God have it. Well, I hope everybody has a good weekend. It is the Halloween season. What I would say is if you have your family, take them and hug them. Tell them you love them. If you don't have your family, like I hardly ever see mine, I love you, each and every one of my family members. I love you deeper now than I ever have. And if you choose not to reach out to me and call me or see what I'm doing today in this sober-made life, then you're missing out on the best part of me. And I promise you, I don't lose sleep over it. I just live my life daily, hoping that others will see Christ through me. With that said, I want y'all to know something. I love you. Taken sober guy loves you. And Christ, ultimately, that's the one that we got to look after. God, he is the reason for everything. Without him, I'm nothing. I promise you, without him, you're nothing. But with him, you're everything. You can do all things through Christ. Y'all have a blessed weekend. And if I can ever help anybody, reach out to me, 252-361-8090. We've got a whole nice place here that you can come. You can have a cup of coffee, you know, just sit and talk about whatever, life. And while you're here, you might as well order something from Restored Hope Designs, a unique piece that you might want for your home. Order, you know, a kitchen remodel, a bathroom remodel, whatever. Just reach out to me. With God, all things are possible, y'all. And always remember, he is greater than I or you. Y'all have a blessed weekend. God bless you. Taken Sober Guy, signing out. I am alive on God's great dance floor. And always remember, he is greater than I.